Oh my God. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umupu Oka Anambra State. You know I'm laughing. Nigeria is like seasonal film. In short, sometimes when you try to bring out topics for your show, you find out how difficult it is to bring out a topic for your show, for your show. Because why? There are so many things to discuss. When you have finished forming this topic, you just hear breaking news. Mrs. Judy has filed a 1 billion suit to Rita Edochie and her ex-husband. Then the ex-husband will reply, she sued me 1 billion for saying my truth. I have also told my tailor to sew me uniform for prison. That kind of person that is saying that, does it look like somebody that care if you even sue them 1 billion? The guy was even saying, our last communication was 2018. Now, you blocked me since that 2018. It's exhausting, right? We'll be hearing this back and forth for some years. Then here comes the P Square family, the Okoye family. I always tell people it is our people continue doing. That is why, because somebody was saying it is not right for him to take this matter to social media. I told the person that when your matter hook you like this, that you go use your hand, go social media. Maybe I always tell people that when you are, once upon a time you're a child and you grow up to become an elder, just like foolish people, very bad people, good people, they all grow old. Because if people in your family, they judge things very well, I don't think this thing will escalate. It's a very simple thing. Oh, you return the money. Hey, you, it's okay. You, next time don't do this one. Do you people want to continue singing? Do you people want to continue? You know, there's somebody that is supposed to be in the family that will put everybody in check. But when people start noticing that wherever that they are supposed to lead them, the new matriarch or the new head or patriarch is not behaving well. Instead, he's talking like this, talking like this. And that is why some of these our youth, they don't respect elders anymore. They don't respect elders anymore. You think the guy is happy that he's bringing out his family matters to the whole world. He's not happy, but he needs to prove a point to them that you can't suppress me. I always tell people, if you cannot do the time, don't commit the crime. But that is all this thing I just mentioned is not really our hot topic for today. Our hot topic for today is going towards the side of humanitarians, especially those people that are disabled in this our community and in our nation, in around our area, states. We have to pay attention that there's a class of people that cannot take care of themselves. We owe them duty to help them. When you are driving, you see somebody that is disabled with a cane, stop, let that person cross. No, some people are always in a hurry. When you get to the zebra crossing, I stop. Especially when I see people standing on it. When people keep talking about this zebra crossing, I always tell them, I stop. And people will cross. And guess what? They too are very smart too. They now look out, because some people, when you stop on a zebra crossing, they still don't know that you are stopping, because it's the right of those people to cross as far as you see them on that zebra crossing. People don't take note of this. I'm speaking about the disabled people in our community, the blind, the sick, the lame. These people are somehow our responsibility. It's not compulsory you give them money, but help them to cross the road. Since God gave you 2 eyes and 2 legs, help them to cross the road. Stop, handle, direct them properly, because some of them, they are blind but they want to be independent. But what I see is that time you are disabled or you are down in life, that is when people want to crush you. That is not okay. So I want to read this story. It's about a blind man who posted this on Facebook this morning. I saw it this morning and I was like, wow. He was recounting an incident that took place 2025. This same August today reminded him of what happened 2025. Let me tell you what she wrote. She said, so I'm quoting him, "You might see him with his cane and sitting in white." He said, his caption was, "I was dressed for a wedding. I ended up going home in tears." You see how the thing really pained him. So he captioned in August 2025, "A friend invited me to her wedding in Lagos. The dress code was white and purple. So I dressed up, picked up my white cane and set out happily. My wife couldn't come with me because she had to stay home with our 2 little boys. I had no idea that before the day ended, I would have experienced one of the most helpless moments of my life. I took a downfall is boss, for the sake of foreigners that are watching. I took a downfall to the area of the wedding venue. A woman sitting beside me was carrying a gallon of palm oil. I didn't know what happened inside that bus. When I got down at my bus stop, I approached some young men nearby and asked for direction to the event center. They ignored me. Number 1, strike. They moved away. Number 2, strike. I stood there with my white cane for almost 10 minutes. So this guy, because of his disability, he felt lonely and he felt lost, which is not okay. Then a young lady approached me and said, "Do you need help?" Those 4 words meant everything to me at that moment. If this kind of person pray, God the answer and fast. She was going to the same venue. We were about to leave when she suddenly screamed, "Who did this to you?" I froze. "Did what?" He replied. "You are stained." "Stained with what?" he replied. "Palm oil." And he replied, my heart sank. The palm oil was from the woman sitting beside me in the downfall, has spilled all over my white outfit. And I couldn't see it. I couldn't even tell how bad it was. The wedding I had been looking forward to suddenly become impossible. I couldn't continue. I had to go home. Then I remembered I had only 21,000 left in my account. I ordered an Uber and returned home. For the first time in a long time, I felt truly helpless. Not because I am blind, but because I couldn't see what happened to my clothes. And the people who could have helped me simply chose to ignore me. When my wife saw me, she felt terrible. But that day taught me something I will never forget. Blind people don't need pity. We need respect. We need accessibility. We need people who are willing to help when help is needed. I feel like crying now at this point. I'm teary. And sometimes helping is as simple as asking, "Can I help you?" That young lady could have ignored me like the others, but she stopped. She noticed, she cared, and she helped. So the next time you see someone with a white cane standing alone, please don't assume they don't need you. Don't pity them. Just ask. You might be the reason their difficult day becomes a little bit easier. Because disability doesn't take away our humanity. Indifference does. Let's build a society where nobody is ignored simply because they have a disability. You know, because of the things that have been happening in Nigeria, whereby people will help people It turned out that they are thieves, trying to escort them to a place as if they are doing good. You see somebody will bring a gun. Sometimes you don't know that the person is a ritualist. When you try to help the person, you disappear with the person, and your goodness will turn to bad. Several times a lot of people have been so good to people. So when they are hard, don't blame them. But we can what? Bring them back to the point where they started from. People are becoming inhuman, not because they were originally bad. It was because of their experiences time after time. So I hope this message will bring everybody back from where they started from. Even the evil, the good, and the bad. We should all be grateful that God gave us sight, complete hand, everything we do. But that doesn't stop us from stretching our hands to other people. Let's be guided. And the woman that did it to him, you can see that he's still pained. And you'll be wondering why nothing good is happening in your life. You have already killed somebody. Imagine that he took out money, took out pains knowing he was blind, but because you knew he was blind, you deliberately put red oil. And even this thing turns out there was somebody that was supposed to come to the house, and her hand was dirty. She said a mechanic actually entered the bus. The mechanic carried the way he was driving, as in the way he went under the car to do everything. At least when you're coming out, you're supposed to have an overall coat. Wash your hands, wash your leg, knowing that you're going to meet other people. People that are in the bus, it's not that God didn't bless them. Some people actually have cars, but they'll say let them enter public transport. And you go there and spoil their day just because there's something that you're going. People should learn not to be selfish in this life. Yeah, you should learn not to be selfish in this life. You should learn to think about other people around you. What is there? There should be an overall coat. You change out from where you are. If you want to go and buy parts, you wear that overall coat. Wash your hand, wash your leg, wash your face, because some people will come in smelling other people's small perfume that they must have tried to spray on their body to smell good. By the time they come down, they'll be smelling of fish, or some people enter bus and start smoking. Please, we should stop all that. And I wish this guy well, and God will restore him. So let me quickly, our second hot topic for today, we are speaking about Kim Kardashian. So I'm shocked that she experienced this burglary. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how you will have money. Security should be your priority. So let me read this to you. A 27-year-old man was arrested on Sunday after allegedly burglarizing a home owned by Kim Kardashian in Hidden Hills, California, and stealing a vehicle, authorities said. They don't have security in a compound to notice that. And where did they keep their keys? Oh, my brother stood the light. And where did they keep their keys? For the person, because there are some cars now, I think the cars they are making now, you cannot cut wire and join. Those ones are for olden days cars. You join wire. No, it's no longer possible. So where did they keep their keys? They usually keep their keys in the whole of the car. So deputies responded to the gated community near the San Fernando Valley area at 3:45 p.m. after receiving a report of a burglary. The home is owned by Kim Kardashian, but is not her primary residence and is currently undergoing renovations. The stolen vehicle reportedly belonged to a member of Kardashian staff. Neither Kardashian nor her children were at the property when the incident occurred. Investigators reportedly received information that a man had been seen placing several items into a vehicle at the residence. The suspect was taken into custody and booked into the Los Angeles County Jail On suspicions of burglary, the investigation remains ongoing. 45-year-old Kim Kardashian has not publicly commented on the incident. The burglary comes nearly 10 years after Kim Kardashian was the victim of an armed robbery in Paris, France. During the trial of those accused in the 2016 robbery, she described the incident as the most frightening experience of her life and said it continued to affect her and her family. Kardashian testified that robbers threw her into a bed and held a gun against her. She said she believed she was going to die and pleaded with the attackers to let her return home to her children. She was later dragged into a marble bathroom and ordered to remain silent. After the robbers left, Kim Kardashian freed her tape wrist by scraping them against a sink before hiding with a friend while barefoot and shaking. 8 people were ultimately found guilty in connection with the robbery. The judge did not impose additional prison time on the defendants. I think Kim Kardashian had to up her game when it comes to security. It's like she's a target now. You understand? She's a target now. So she has to be very, very smart about her security. Because no matter if they are renovating that property, there's still security in that on that property. Oh, wow, this is serious. So let me quickly move on to the entertainment segment. I want to kick off with this new movies. The 2026 Netflix movie is a comedy. It is called 72 Hours. Let me tell you one thing people don't understand. People that use the F word. I don't know how you feel or reason that people is okay with it. I felt irritated watching this movie throughout. They are using vulgar language. And even when the comedy comes, I can't really laugh because the use of the F word throughout in the movie was not making it funny. It might be funny to you, but it was not funny to me. I think when they are creating all these comedies, they should learn to tune down the use of the F word and a lot of vulgar words, and so that people can actually enjoy the movie. I don't want to speak much about the movie because it's okay, but the F word was too much. So let me move over to this classic. I'll call it classic. It's a Netflix series. The series, I think, it's a 4 or 5 pack series. I've seen it all. That's why I've not spoken about it. The name of this series is called The Cleaning Lady. This cleaning lady was an illegal immigrant to the United States. She stays with her sister-in-law. Her husband came to join because she had a sick son. Her husband came to the United States of America. The husband died in the United States of America. I'll use the word died. The husband died in the United States of America. And a lot started happening. How she put herself in the midst of cartel is where that is shot. I think at the time she partially became the head of the cartel when she married the head of the cartel. So you need to watch this. Let me tell you what this thing is. Look. This movie will take you back to the times when we watch all these Mexican movies that are so interesting. This movie I became addicted to watching this movie. And after finishing the whole season 1 to 4 or 5 season, I was looking for more. So I just prayed there will be more seasons out there to this cleaning lady. Bet me, if you start, you will not want to stop. My heart goes out to those people that have very, very sick children. Yeah, my heart goes out to those people that have very, very sick children. That movie made me see how a mother can do anything just for her sick child. I also saw an article yesterday when a woman was telling people to be careful when you're marry, your genotype and all that, because he had a sickle cell child. And there was a video attached to it. It's on my blog when the man was speaking and telling people what they go through. So I can relate from that, watching that movie and listening to that man. So please, we should be very careful out there. I know that we want to love, but we should love people that actually love us and not just the one that don't think about our health. Health is wealth. And marry your genotype. True. to match. You understand? You know that AS is very, very risky. So it's either that AS will marry AA. I think one time I will have a time to bring on a doctor that might explain to you very well what this is all about. So on the I would say on LinkedIn, I see a lot of people that I will not I see I almost call them children. Sorry in case. I saw a lot of people that were new weeks that were called to bar. I just want to advise them if they're new week, don't forget to go to the nearest MBA branch that is very close to you and physically attend. I know a lot of people want to watch on the screen, but there's more impact when you attend um, physically. They'll teach you how to move, you second, you move emotion, you will learn from people around you, and you make friends with people that within your legal circle. It's not that we are snobs, but that's the truth. When you meet other people that speak legalese, it's easier for you to speak legally in court. So I will advise people, sometimes in MBA they also dash free books, so it's good to be around them. You can get jobs in good law firms, especially the younger ones that are just upcoming, and you meet some people that you wish that you never as in thought of. They will not even give you an appointment, but because you saw them in MBA meeting, that's an opportunity for you to advertise yourself and also speak with them, and they will properly give you an appointment. So for people don't know the advantages of all things, but I'm sharing it with you all. So don't forget to shop with us at Anthony Supermarket, 87B Olani Street, New Okoba, Lagos. Bye for now.